Hey everybody, David here from What Drives You, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about Tesla news and a few exciting things going on. I just wanted to do a quick video to look at some of these things. So all of these articles that we're looking at today are from Electrek. It's a good site to check out. It's definitely one that has a lot of interesting news, and they come out with it pretty early. But these are just a few news articles that showed up in the past week or so that I thought were interesting and I wanted to cover today. I'm going to start off with one that is a little bit disappointing, but also maybe it's not that disappointing because it's something that I've been excited about for a while. Tesla delays release of important autopilot rewrite, now 6 to 10 weeks if all goes well. When I first read this, I was pretty disappointed. I was thinking, oh man, that rewrite that I've been talking about for autopilot, making it a lot better and going a lot further into full self-driving, it is going to be delayed again. But when you actually look at what they said and what Elon Musk said, and more importantly, he said about a month ago, so on August 14th, he said, the full self-driving improvement will come as a quantum leap because it's fundamental architecture rewrite, not an incremental tweak. I drive the bleeding edge alpha build in my car personally, almost zero interventions between home and work, limited public release in 6 to 10 weeks. So limited public release in 6 to 10 weeks, that's what he said a month ago. And so that would be about October. So maybe the end of September or the beginning of October to November is when he expects this be a limited public release. Now you look at a new tweet from Elon Musk and it says releasing private beta in 2 to 4 weeks. Public beta, early access owners who opt in 4 to 6 weeks after that. Then all US Tesla owners mid-December. Above schedule is contingent upon not encountering major unexpected setbacks. Yeah, okay. So what they're saying is a private beta in 2 to 4 weeks from this date. So that would put it right at the end of September. And in 4 weeks would be at the end of October from that. Right at November for a public beta release, which would be about what he already said before with the 6 to 10 weeks. That would be at the 10-week portion. Yes, but still, that means that it's not that far off from the limited public release that he had said just a month ago. So I think we're still looking good for that. I am optimistic, or I'm hopeful that we will get that full rewrite to the autopilot. And if you don't know, the autopilot rewrite is supposed to be something that will help FSD or full self-driving in Tesla accelerate much more quickly once it is implemented. I'm still optimistic that we're going to get that this year, and hopefully we'll be able to, sometime around in December have that in maybe, if I get a public beta, maybe even a little earlier, that would be great. Definitely exciting things for full self-driving. Another thing coming up is the Battery Day event, which is scheduled for September 22nd. Elon Musk again teases that there's going to be a few more exciting things, or many exciting things, he says, that are going to be occurring at Battery Day. So definitely be on the lookout next week for September 22nd, Battery Day. Tesla is going to be announcing all that they're going to be doing for the battery production and what new improvements they have to battery technology that they're going to be releasing in their upcoming vehicles. So that is going to be exciting. Hopefully they have a big breakthrough on the cost and efficiency of batteries. So hopefully they can make better batteries quicker and more economically. That's going to be the big takeaway. But he says many exciting things. What other exciting things might there be? There could be a refresh to the Model S and X. That could be exciting. All right, the third article here we're talking about is VW believes it can catch up to Tesla with 1.5 million EV capacity by 2023 or sooner. Well, that is great news if they can actually do it. They do have a lot of capacity, but I think the biggest concern that VW is probably going to have is how can they get that many batteries for 1.5 million EVs? That is a lot of batteries to produce, and Tesla has already proven that they are just able to produce as many cars as they can make batteries for. So they are the largest manufacturer of lithium ion batteries for EVs, and they struggle to keep up with demand. Again, that Battery Day event hopefully will explain how Tesla is going to get enough production of batteries to be able to produce, say, 1.5 million or 2 million cars in 2023. But I definitely would question how other manufacturers such as VW or GM, for example, would be able to produce that many EVs and have that many batteries to produce those EVs, because that is the real holdup on EV production. If they can produce a vehicle at a competitive cost. So Tesla is probably the only manufacturer, or one of the only manufacturers, that can actually produce an electric vehicle at a profit. So they can actually produce a profitable vehicle with Model 3, and many other companies cannot do so. So that's going to be a big holdup for a lot of companies, is whether they can produce a profitable electric vehicle. And this fourth article here, Tesla aims for first completion of Gigafactory Texas in May 2021. So the timeline that they've shared is that they started rough grading on July 17th, 2020. They're going to have the first dry-in December 30th, 2020. Buildings being completed enough to protect the interior space from the elements, allowing work to be done inside. And first substantial completion May 1st, 2021. That means that they could be producing or begin producing the Cybertruck and or the Model Y in May of 2021. So in the middle of next year, they might start producing vehicles out of Gigafactory Texas. And that means that hopefully we can get that Cybertruck that I know you've ordered, of course, But hopefully we'll be getting those Cybertrucks at the end of next year, maybe in the fall of 2021 would be great. Because right now they have just been saying that they were going to be able to send the first deliveries out in the end of 2021. So that would be a slight acceleration of the timeline if they're able to get Cybertrucks out in the fall. Now, I'm not holding my breath on this because obviously the Cybertruck is a new production format versus the Model Y, which they ended up coming out a lot earlier on the Model Y, but it shares so many parts with the Model 3, and they had so much learning that they did with the Model 3 that they could apply to the Model Y, that's what made the Model Y be able to come out earlier than originally expected. But the Cybertruck is going to be a completely new production of a vehicle with that stainless steel that they have to fold into the shape of the vehicle for the exoskeleton structure of the Cybertruck. But it will be very exciting to see what they can produce out of Gigafactory Texas in May, starting in May of next year, to see what we can actually get, and if maybe we can get our Cybertruck earlier than the end of 2021. So that's it. I just wanted to go over a few small stories that Tesla had in the last week, and I thought were interesting that I wanted to share with you. Let me know in the comments below if you like these kind of videos, if you like any type of videos that we're talking about news on Tesla or things like that, or if you would prefer that I just stick with autopilot testing and videos with the cars. Of course, I can do those as well. To all of my subscribers, thank you so much for your support. And if you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps others find this content and really helps grow the channel. We're working really hard on getting our first 1,000 subscribers. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.